Welcome to another IELTS reading explanation video. Today I am going to explain palm oil. This is from book 17, test 3. Our first question type from 14 to 20 is match the section. Let's read question number 14. Examples of a range of potential environmental advantages of oil palm tree cultivation. We are basically going to search the section that contains potential environmental advantage. You can find this in section F of the passage. In the first paragraph of section F, they compare this palm oil with other types of oils such as rapeseed, sunflower, soybean, and whatnot. They also talk about its positive environmental impact in the second paragraph. So our answer to question number 14 is F. Question number 15. Description of an organization which controls the environmental impact of palm oil production. So we're going to look for an organization that controls palm oil. You can find this in section G. The industry is now regulated by a group called the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, RSPO. So our answer to question number 15 is G. Question number 16. Examples of the widespread global use of palm oil. The answer to question number 16 is A. In the first line, it says palm oil is an edible oil derived from the fruit of the African oil palm tree and is currently most consumed vegetable oil in the world. Question number 17. Reference to a particular species which could benefit the ecosystem of oil palm plantation. The answer to this question is section H. In the second half of the section, as we see, Elwood believes that reintroducing the bird's nest fund into oil palm plantations could potentially allow these areas to recover their biodiversity, providing a home for all manner of species from fungi and bacteria. Basically, the bird's nest fund, or as it says, Asplenium nidus, will benefit the ecosystem of palm plantation. Question number 18. Figures illustrating the rapid expansion of the palm oil industry. And the answer to question number 18 is B. In section B, we'll see from a mere 2 million tons of palm oil being produced annually globally, 50 years ago, there are now around 60 million tons produced every single year. Those are the figures representing rapid expansion. Question number 19. An economic justification for not opposing the palm oil industry. The answer to question number 19 is E. In section E, in the first half, we see one response to the boycott movement has been the argument for the vital role palm oil plays in lifting many millions of people in the developing world out of poverty. They are saying that since palm oil is helping poor people, we cannot stop palm oil industry. Question number 20. Examples of creatures badly affected by the establishment of oil palm plantation. The answer to question number 20 is C. In the last sentence of the section, we see endangered species, most famously the Sumatran orangutan, but also rhinos, elephants, tigers, and numerous other fauna have suffered from the unstoppable spread of oil palm plantation. Examples are the name of the animals that are listed here: Sumatran orangutan, rhinos, elephants, tigers, and other fauna. Question number 21, 22. Which two statements are made about the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, RSPO? The answer to this question are B and C. Option B. It demands that certified producers be open and honest about their practices. In the middle of the section G, you will see the RSPO insists upon no virgin forest clearing, transparency, and regular assessment of carbon stocks. The word transparency means honest and open. Option number C. It took several years to establish its sets of criteria for sustainable palm oil certification. The second sentence. Over the past decade or so, an agreement has gradually been reached regarding standards that producers of palm oil have to meet in order for their products to be regarded as officially sustainable. Option number A is not the answer because the course of the last decade relates to the criteria rather than the membership. They don't talk about how the membership has grown over the years. Option number D, again, it is wrong because they don't compare this with other industries. Option number E is wrong because it is never mentioned in the section that this organization was created because environmentalists made request. Let's look at question number 23 to 26. No more than 2 words. This is one of those rare fill in the blanks which start from the first paragraph and end at the last paragraph, even though they are at the last question type. One advantage of palm oil for manufacturers is that it stays dash even when not refrigerated. This relates directly to the third sentence or the fourth line of section A. Why is palm oil so attractive for manufacturers? When not refrigerated directly relates to room temperature, it stays solid even when not refrigerated. So our answer is solid. The dash is the best known of the animals suffering habitat loss. In section C, they talk about how animals are losing their habitat, and the last sentence, endangered species, most famously the Sumatran orangutan. The Sumatran orangutan is the best known of the animals suffering habitat loss. Best known, most famously. They are synonyms of one another. As one of its criteria for certification of sustainable palm oil, the RSPO insists that growers check dash on regular basis. For RSPO, we are going to jump to section G. In section G, we have RSPO insists upon no virgin forest clearing, transparency, and regular assessment of carbon stocks. So they are checking carbon stocks. Our answer is carbon stocks for question number 25. Question number 26, Elwood Bird's Nest Fund. That is from section H. Elwood and his researchers are looking into whether the Bird's Nest Fund could restore dash in areas where palm oil trees are grown. Elwood believes that reintroducing the Bird's Nest Fund into palm oil plantations could potentially allow these areas to recover their biodiversity. Our answer is biodiversity for question number 26.